Ever wonder about pulling your kid out of school for therapy and just felt really against it? I don't blame you, but I want to talk to you today about why that might not be the worst idea ever. Hi, my name is Stephanie Korpal, and I am the owner of Marble Wellness, which is a multi specialty mental health therapy practice located in St. Louis, Missouri. We have offices in both Baldwin and Lake St. Louis. And in each of those offices, we do see kiddos. We see ages 3 and up, as well as teenagers and those adolescent years in between. But I want to talk to you today about maybe a daytime appointment for your kiddo and why that's not a bad idea. First of all, those after school appointments go so fast. I'm sure you, as a parent who's maybe called around to find an after school or evening appointment, has just come up against a lot of, I'm sorry, but I don't have that availability from the person on the other line. And I get it. Everybody wants to avoid pulling their child from academic obligations. And I can get that. But I also want to tell you that sometimes therapy during the day can be excellent because they have more energy, they're not as tired, and they're not as stressed. And so they may be able to be more engaged in therapy. They may be able to get more out of it. And those are all really important things. If you consider what's bringing your child to therapy, a couple daytime appointments, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, maybe even 10 weeks of missed narrow window of school for that therapy appointment could lead to the changes that you are wanting your child to experience. Many schools are absolutely willing to work with you for those to be excused absences, much like a dentist appointment or a doctor's appointment. And our office, and I know many other offices, are happy to write kind of a note, just stating that your child was in therapy at that time and kind of validating the reason they're not there. Another reason it could be really good to go during those school hours are you can always then ask the therapist to get on those evening appointments later on. So if you're really looking to get started, a daytime appointment is available. It might be good to just go ahead and take it, and then that therapist can slide you into an evening appointment. Or maybe even the evening appointment could be every other week, and the daytime appointment could be on those off weeks. So you're still getting weekly therapy, but it's only every other week that you're pulling your kiddo from school. If you really think about lunch times or study halls or some other things like that, or even if they are missing a class like math or history or science, again, if you consider your child getting the help that they need and the intervention they need for a handful of weeks, it really, really could be beneficial. Um, Again, remember that their little bodies are so tired after the school day. And so going to a therapist, even a child therapist that's doing play or taking them to the park, all things that we do, there's still just a tired factor, an energy factor that we are up against. And we may be able to help your child go further faster for those times that we're together, if it is a daytime appointment where they already are not so depleted of their mental energy, their physical energy, their ability to sit still and engage. So just wanted to offer those options if you're considering getting your child in, can't find an after school appointment. It might just be a handful of weeks, or it could be just, again, a really good idea from energy levels. I wanted to put that in the hopper for you to consider. If you'd like to get started with us, feel free to poke around on our website, www.marblewellness.com. You can see our child therapist. You can see a little bit more about where we're located and how we do operate with kids, adolescents, and teens, or you can just go ahead and give us a call right away. Our number is 636-236-3052. Talk to you soon.